So we hear a lot about the pace of change as a consequence of changing technology. Can you give us an example of how that has impacted your work? And I'm going to go with you first, Michelle.
Sure. Me being a visual designer, I kind of wanted to speak more to that. So for me, I guess the struggle with that would be I have been in a boardroom with executives and been pointed to as, oh, this is Michelle, the girl that'll make our deck look pretty. But I know I'm so much more than the girl that makes the deck look pretty, and I'm sure all of you in the audience, you all have, I'm sure, amazing talent, but you're more than your craft. We have a quote we say in CIO design, which is, you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still pig. Which means you can make the most beautiful website, but if your users don't understand what they're supposed to do on it, it doesn't matter. So I encourage you all to not only hone in on your craft and make amazing things, but ask the why. Why am I making this? And what's the end result?
Yeah. Derek?
So I have a pretty good example of it going on right now. So the technology just changes so fast. So I can tell you last year I started working on a film for Blumhouse. Anyone familiar with the studio Blumhouse? Oh, that's quite a few of you. Okay, so anyway, Blumhouse has a distribution deal with Universal. So that was last October, and we now fast forward to this October, as opposed to doing the normal distribution deal that we thought we were going to do, which would be theatrical release. Just on Monday, we found out about Peacock. Have you guys heard about Peacock?
NBC?
Yeah. So NBC is launching their own kind of streaming service. So it's going to have all of their content from, like Cheers and, well, probably not The Cosby Show, but Cheers. And a lot of the NBC shows are going, and Friends and stuff like that. They're all going to be there, but they want content they want films. They want original content that they can put on Peacock. I don't think it's a good name. I'm on film. Anyway, so it looks like we may be going. It's a great name. So it looks like they may take this title as a flagship kind of film to stream on Peacock. So it's changing so fast. You got Apple making original content. Obviously, Netflix now is mostly original content. So it evolves and evolves, and it continues to affect me and people in my industry.
For Save the Children, there's two things, trends that keep me up at night. The first is disintermediation. So for example, GoFundMe. GoFundMe has raised more than $1 billion for beneficiaries going directly to constituents through the web to raise funds. Imagine in a world where everyone is connected, then why would there be a need for NGOs, non-governmental organizations in the middle? Now, there are very important needs, reliability, efficiency, and so forth, but that's one trend. And another that's disrupting the industry is what we call unconditional cash vouchers, or what's called universal basic income. And imagine if that was delivered on the blockchain, and we're starting a pilot in Uganda about that, but that is also a future trend that might disrupt the way charity is done today.
Interesting.
One of the content changes that has been disruptive is content getting shorter and shorter, particularly video content. So as you're rolling out what used to run as a TVC, a television commercial, you're now running on Snapchat, or you're running on Instagram or TikTok. So how do you take that same message that used to take 30 minutes to express, and now it's down to 6 seconds, and now it could potentially even get shorter from there. So that's a whole different way of thinking about video and expressing your message in a way that's right for all of these new and emerging platforms.